Head coach Corey Mace is with us, and the post-game comments brought to you by KFC. $5 sandwich of the day is back at select KFC restaurants. Check out what sandwich is on special in your area at kfc.ca. Coach Mace, are you a little wet down there?
Yeah, I mean, I don't even understand anymore. I didn't even know why they got me. I slipped, fell. I think my hammies through. I don't know. We got to buy, so I got to be on the training table. This is crazy.
You're healthy, though, or you will be healthy after the bye?
I hope so, man. This is nuts. I told these guys the last time, I said, hey, I don't want that no more. And again, I got to find Shafe. I couldn't see who the other one was, but I got to get him somehow.
How do you feel about your team being 3-0?
Yeah, we feel really good about it. I think more importantly, a lot of the things that we wanted to establish today, that we were. Obviously there's always going to be things to clean up and still address. But we're headed into the bye week with 3 wins under our belt. And I mean, that's all it comes down to at the end of the day, right?
Hey, Coach, Luke here. One of the things that was really evident is this secondary specifically. It felt like you guys were on the same page the entire way through. Guys understood alignment, assignment, and then executed today. Talk about the turnaround from last week to this week in the secondary.
Yeah, Lou, just more reps, man. A couple of the busts we had last week was just, we had guys going in different spots. They hadn't been here very long, and you guys know, right? It's just repetitions. So we got more reps on our belt. We learned from the film. Really proud of the way those guys responded. We challenged the backhand to go get the ball. They did that, and we certainly also found a way to score on defense, which is a challenge that I put out there for them this week as well. So extremely pleased how these guys bounced back and responded.
Coach Mace, Dave Thomas with you, and I know that you preach start fast, play fast, be greedy for the football. Check, 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 I think, in the start of this football game.
Yeah, no, and that was the thing too. And we were looking at the potential of weather delay. And there's all the implications that come with that. So we kind of want to jump on them very fast, just in case we got stalled out there to meet the requirements to still walk away with a dub if they had to stall the game out. So, it was good to see us execute like that, and offensively we were able to consistently move the ball, through on the ground and through the air. Shout out to the O-line. I thought they played really well today. And AJ starting to looking like the Thor everybody knew he was going to be.
Coach Mace, can you take us through what's gone down with Trevor Harris from the time that he was hit there from Nick Uster all the way up to what you know now?
Yeah, I didn't have a chance to see the hit. I just kind of saw the aftermath. Met with Trevor at halftime. Like anything, the guy attacks it like a pro, and he was coming up to me in the game like, "Look, I'm good." But I felt we were in a position that we were going to be able to close out the game, and just not to take that risk. So I'm not expecting it to be anything crazy, but I don't want to talk out of my face just because I haven't had the conversation with the medical department yet. But I think he'll be okay. Good timing for bye coming up.
Well, you kind of took my thunder there, Coach, talking about the bye week, but how about the family aspect? Because Marcus Sales takes a heck of a shot when he made a great play. And Jamarcus Hardwick comes over and pats him on the shoulders and says, hey, let's go, and helps him off the field. I thought that was sensational. And now the players get an opportunity during the bye week to be with their families who they may have been away with for a couple of months already. What's the message to the team as they go into the bye week?
Yeah, exactly that. Spend it wisely. And in our opinion, spending it wisely is being around the people that you love, that, sacrifice their time so that, we can do what we could do as well. But there's going to be a handful of guys who are going to stay here in town. And we got family here in this building, so they'll be spending it together. But, you encourage these guys to, keep football still in the forethought, stay active during the bye week. Don't have to knock off too much rust when we come back, because it's a long season ahead.
Coach, talk about Shea Patterson. When you guys knew that he was going to be the quarterback going for the second half, did the game plan change? What was the messaging to him, to a guy that was going to carry this team all the way through the fourth?
No, I don't know that the game plans changed tremendously. Obviously, we were able to move the ball on the ground, which was a luxury for us, specifically, too, if you look at the time that we started the half going into the win. But, Shea has a skill set. He can create and extend plays with his legs. You saw that a couple times. But again, as a backup quarterback, you know, you're not getting the bulk of the reps throughout the week. You know, you always got to be prepared, which I know Shea is the first guy in the freaking building pretty much every day. So he puts in the time, man. We got ultimate confidence in him. And, you know, I know the offensive coaches we do as well. So the guys rallied. Shea found a way to help us win the game.
One last one for you, Coach Mace. Who stood out from your perspective on defense? Guys were flying around out there.
Yeah, you know, I think same guys. You know, C.J. Avery, you know, he tipped a couple balls that turned into turnovers. You know, Therm scored on defense. Rowe has been an animal. Milligan this entire season, got him one. I think, everybody kind of took turns. You know, what I did do was I challenged the defensive line to get pressure just with 4. And I thought that they did a pretty dang good job of that, getting the quarterback off the spot, like we talked about disruption. So I was proud of those guys, not letting the quarterback just be completely comfortable sitting in there, throwing up some air passes that turned out to be in our favor.
Thanks for the time, Coach Mace. Go get dry and enjoy the bye week at 3-0.
Much love, guys. Appreciate you.
This is Saskatchewan Roughrider football on the home of Rider Nation, the 620 CKRM Cooperators Rough Rider Radio Network.